Welcome to InCabin from the creators of AutoSense. InCabin connects the global community of automotive interior specialists working on in-cabin safety, comfort, and productivity solutions through industry-leading events and knowledge sharing. We are pleased to welcome James Jackson, Product Manager for Human Factors at Applus IDIADA. And James, welcome to InCabin. Good to see you, friend.
Hey, Carl, nice to see you too.
Yeah,
Good to be here.
indeed, my friend. So, what is your role right now in creating Euro NCAP safe driving protocols that would cover driver engagement and occupant monitoring? And then ultimately, how do you support manufacturers to achieve those top ratings?
From an IDIADA perspective, for sure, I guess, have lots of involvement throughout the process of both protocol development and implementation for Euro NCAP. Of course, we are an official test lab, so conducting the official testing have been for driving monitoring with the existing protocols, and this will go forward to 2026. But also by extension of the government of Catalonia's membership of Euro NCAP, IDIADA has the position of contributing to protocol development. So myself and colleagues are attending working groups focusing on driver monitoring and also occupant monitoring protocols, and also other more specific topics around driver engagement as well. But with this involvement, of course, from that perspective, we're involved in the definition of the requirements and also testing too. More on the, implementation of those requirements as well. So IDIADA is a, development partner to the automotive industry. And then from this perspective, we're really advising our industry clients from OEMs, but also technology suppliers and developers to ensure that their products are built up in the image of Euro NCAP, of course, with optimization around safety and considering, trying to meet these world-leading requirements and ensure that products are optimized around the requirements of the protocols from that early stage of development, but also assisting through definition testing right through to final production.
And James, with all of your experience and involvement in this area, then what directions will these Euro NCAP protocols, what directions will they push innovation in the years ahead?
So I think there's probably two main areas from our perspective in human factors. The first of those looking, at the robustness of systems, both from a monitoring perspective, but also from an interaction perspective. Euro NCAP is becoming more and more hands-off with the way that requirements are defined and performance criteria, and really pushing industry to develop solutions which function in the real world rather than maybe focusing on some concrete test scenarios. And this is really applying throughout monitoring implementation around active safety systems. Also, there's other, more clinical focuses on things like driver engagement, which has led us to the new protocols for driver controls. Obviously playing a key part in, covering those bases for the root causes of driver inattention. And these are, requirements which are coming in 2026, but we will see more and more, progression around what is being asked of industry to ensure that there is innovation in providing solutions which reduce that eye time away from the road for drivers when using secondary and driving features within their vehicles.
Yeah, well said. And James, let's say that I'm a potential client of Applus IDIADA. So, as a client, how do you help me meet all of these EU driver monitoring regulations? How would you help me navigate that process?
It's a pretty interesting thing in the context of what I was talking about for Euro NCAP. IDIADA is also a technical service for homologation. So we have that separate entity within the organization, and those expertise for homologations and, of course, the technical requirements for vehicle approval. But that is combined with, on my engineering side and the assistance with development. And we are very closely, communicating to understand the needs for user testing, meeting the performance requirements going forwards, and also being able to advise our clients more from a technical perspective on what is necessary to meet the regulatory objectives and be able to achieve type approval for specific technologies.
Yeah, absolutely. With the R171 compliance testing, so how does Applus IDIADA support for R171 compliance testing? How do you help your clients then pioneer, specifically then, uh, advanced driver engagement systems for DCAS?
So very interesting and a new area, of course, for requirements in driver monitoring. Of course, also a key part of enabling automated and assisted driving technologies in the European Union. I think, of course, from this perspective, there is a key set of requirements around fallbacks and providing a means to ensure that the driver is in an appropriate state to be involved in the driving task as required, and this being kind of a foundation pillar of the safety case, which should be built for R171 compliance under DCAS. So there is, of course, a large need for testing, for validation of systems to ensure robust detection and robust understanding of driver condition. Also, on the other side, there's a lot of need to understand how drivers are interacting with systems on an input level, but also the information they're receiving to understand the capabilities of the system, the system status. And these are all things which need to be fed into, I guess, a user testing program. No, one of the foundations of DCAS is that it is validated with users in representative situations. And of course, also manufacturers have the possibility to, I guess, take their own approaches. And IDIADA is with our knowledge around the homologation side, but also the technical development side, we're really able to support in ensuring that testing and development is taken in the right direction with that final objective of achieving approval for systems. And yeah, this is something which is coming about right now, and we're really pushing ahead with over the next months and years. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds like some exciting times ahead. James Jackson, product manager for human factors at Applus IDIADA, giving us a lot to think about and to digest. James, thank you for sharing your expertise and your insights. We're looking forward to seeing you in person in Barcelona for InCabin Europe 2025, October 7th through the 9th. But until then, friend, thank you for being with us, at least virtually anyway.
No, thank you, Carl. And of course, IDIADA will have a booth in the conference. You're very welcome to pass by. And yeah, looking forward to welcoming you all to Barcelona.
For more information on Applus IDIADA and to find out more about our upcoming events, see the links in the description or visit InCabin.com. That's InCabin.com. For more in-depth interviews like this, subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow InCabin on LinkedIn. In Detroit, on behalf of InCabin, I'm Carl Anthony.